A shadowy forest, glowing symbols, and a swirling abyss whisper secrets. Faces emerge, pulling you into haunting, inescapable darkness. I've always believed that some places hold memories, memories of things that should have been forgotten. Blackridge Woods is one of those places. This is my story, the one I'm not sure I'll survive to finish. It began with whispers, faint, almost imperceptible at first. I'd been investigating the disappearances around Blackridge Woods for months. 5 people vanished without a trace, and the official reports were a joke. That's when I found the diary. The diary belonged to Sarah Palmer, the last person to go missing. She was a journalist like me, chasing a story that swallowed her whole. I'd followed her trail into the woods, and every step felt like I was walking into her shadow. Blackridge Woods doesn't feel like a normal forest. It's quiet, too quiet. The kind of silence that makes your ears strain, waiting for a sound that doesn't come. But that day, I wasn't alone. At first, I thought it was an animal. Then I heard it, the whispers. They weren't coming from around me, they were inside my head. The diary said to follow the symbols. They'd lead to the abyss. Sarah described it as a pool of darkness that calls to you, promising answers but taking everything. Against every instinct, I followed. The symbols became more frequent, like a trail someone wanted me to follow. But the further I went, the heavier the air became, like something was pressing down on me. It felt like the forest was alive, watching me. Each carving seemed to whisper its own story, warnings I couldn't quite understand. I'd like to say I was brave, that I didn't feel fear, but I'd be lying. Every part of me screamed to turn back, but I couldn't, not yet. And there it was, the abyss. Just like Sarah described, it didn't look like water, it looked alive. The whispers were deafening now. 1,000 voices overlapping. They weren't just calling me, they were accusing me, demanding something I didn't understand. I saw myself in the abyss, but it wasn't me. It was a version twisted by fear, consumed by the darkness. It spoke to me, not with words, but with thoughts. It knew everything about me, my fears, my regrets, my sins. It told me I'd been chosen. I don't know how I escaped. One moment I was there, on the edge of the abyss. The next I was back in my car, the diary on the seat beside me. But something followed me back. If you find this recording, stay away from Blackridge Woods. Burn this diary. Forget you ever heard of the abyss. Because once it knows you, it never lets go. Some doors should never be opened, and some truths should never be uncovered.